So as you've probably spotted, we only have 2 ducks where originally we had 3. So we got them as ducklings, and at that point we weren't able to sex them effectively or really know for sure. I had an idea that we had 2 girls and 2 females and 1 drake. And yes, that came true. So one of them got his little curly tail feather, so we knew he was a drake. And I don't particularly want to have drakes, not right now anyway. They can be a little bit rough, and we already have the cockerel. I didn't want any issues. So for us right now, especially not a sibling as well, we decided that he'd perhaps need to find a new home. And luckily some really lovely friends of ours, not too far up the lane, had a bunch of female ducks. And no drake, and they were looking for a drake because they want to hatch their own ducklings. Chicks on the brain, want to hatch their own ducks. So they took him in, and yeah, I think he must have been thinking all of his dreams had come true. How he's going? See what the ladies make of him. Oh, he wants to be friends, and they're like, no. All those ladies and just him. He's settling in brilliantly. We get updates and I know he's doing well. So yeah, that's why we only have 2 ducks. I was initially a bit worried how the girls would cope without him around, and at first they seemed a bit lost and I was worried. But now, as you just saw, they're very, very capable of seeing the cats off. They bully everything. The only thing that they are a little bit afraid of is the cockerel, but he tends to ignore them most of the time, unless they get a bit too close to the girls, and then they'll just run away, and that's all that happens. And this brings me on to our cute little needle felt Indian runner duck that was made by Minnie, who runs the Felt Pen. She has a Facebook page. I think she has an Etsy shop as well, so I'll put the links in the description of this week's video. And bless her, she sent us this. So thanks so much, Minnie. We absolutely love it. And hello as well to your mum, who she said also watches. But yeah, so cute. She does all sorts of animals. You need to take a look at her Facebook page. It's brilliant.
Well, it's a fresh week. It's we decided that we're going to paint the chimney. It does stand out now that we've got the dormers all painted and beaming, and we're like, so we're going to try and shunt the scaffold across while it's all loaded with the boards. We'll try, we'll see, but our little blue car's going. It's that time, it has to go. It's just sat here now, it's rotting. It still drives well and everything, but it's gone to the scrap heap in the sky. So, end of an era. It's quite sad seeing it go. It's done as well, that little car. Anyway, it's gone. So we'll try and pull this across. It's ridiculous. Come on, rocket.
I think we need gloves on.
You want gloves? Put me strap round here. Tie it to the back of
You could do, but
the tow bar. We can just try and pull it forward. We'll try.
we took all the boards off, didn't we? And that's how
Try it with a strap. It's just dead slowly, just try and drag it. It only needs to come to where? Here. About here.
Yeah.
Lined up with this window. And then
just so you can get either side of the chimney, I guess.
Let's hope that one of the rungs falls over that bloody vent as well. Yeah?
Let's get it in the middle, I guess.
We'll have to get the car right back to here. These are going to put back wheels in there, aren't they? Hook it on the tow bar. Yeah?
I've got all my washing on the line.
Oh. What do you want to do? Do you want to strip it?
Do I want to strip it? No.
You might be able to just push the bar up while I reverse the car in.
Alright. Yeah, really slow. Really slow. It might just tip it over, you never know. It moved a bit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think that's it.
Did I say it?
Yeah, my light will go up there and there. This is about as dodgy as it gets. I don't think I've ever done this before. I'll be off this bit in a minute. But I can't wait until this bit's done and I can get down from height, because it's very hot as well. And the cat keeps coming up here. Cat climbs on the bloody chimney. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate. Well, it's been a while. I don't know how long. I don't know how long. I don't know. Too long. But here I am. In all my levers, so thanks, Tom, for lending me this puppy. Keep me going just for a little bit. Go for a first little spin. Go into my little Visor world. It's going to be great. I've never ridden a bike like this before. I'm always used to like rockets, like R1s and Jigs 1000s, but I took it up and down the path. It's great. It feels comfy. It's got heated grips. But yeah, let's get gone. Oh, I've never worn this helmet before neither. It's a new one. Look at that. Woo! Dream time.
I bought you that, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, our lads. Oh, it feels weird just having me. I think my levers have shrunk. You know what I mean? It must have been the cold.
More like the cakes.
And my boots are still working. Still got my hole. Still got my hole in my boot. I patched it twice. I love these boots. Feels weird having bags on the back where I can put all my stuff. And I got my phone in a holder. It's got heated grips. It's awesome.
Bless him, he is so happy. And yeah, a few people clocked the bike in the past 2 videos, but it's taken a bit of effort to get it insured and sorted. And Tom, our friend Tom, who is a subscriber, so kind of you to lend that bike to Sam, because it's made his year. That, I think it's been at least 2 years since Sam rode a bike now. So yeah, he's one happy chappy, and as Sam would say, he's well chuffed.
Is that blinding with that sun? I'm blinded. Yeah, it's getting on in the day a little bit, but it's cooled off a bit. I'm not complaining about this heat. It's amazing stuff. So I've got my little table saw set up in the back here. Well, in the front, back, front, I don't know. I'll show you with the door. The Jenny's a little bit noisy, but I've done some sort of protection with the hinge there, just using a bit of DPC and some of this release tape. There's quite fair sized joints to do there. It's all prepped back, cleaned off, SBR'd. So now I've just got it, a full batten won't fit, you see, so I'm just going to use my table saw. It's a lovely table saw, it's fantastic. And just cut the battens in half, get them all stuck on and prepped. Same with the back door as well, get that all prepped. And then it's ready to get a mix on. And we've got the sunlight till 8 o'clock. So yeah, as soon as that's done, I'm going to get a mix on and get that in. This is probably the trickiest door because it's so like a proper rhombus. So cleaned it all up. I've re-put in some of the air tightness foam where it was needed it. I've fixed it properly with the SDS and some concrete fixings. The bottom, obviously we kept these joggles originally. You can still see the old holes where there probably would have been an outward opening half door, maybe. That's what I'm seeing a lot of. So that has had a deep sicker product basically there, because if you look at the bottom, I'm sort of going to come maybe 3/8 of an inch, maybe a good ½ inch onto this door with the pointing. So, and I might even flare it out slightly so that it's got more purchase on the stone, because that is a big gap. That's all I can think to do, just flare it out and see how it goes. But Becky had a good idea up here for the heads. Obviously it's a little bit this and that. We can actually use some of the stone slips and stick them, and I can use bits of lat just to hold them so it'll actually look like stone. Well, it will be stone, and then put the lintel, put the sleeper section onto that, so it's actually set back, you know, a good inch, so it'll be a nice big chunky piece. But yeah, I think that will look good. And then point it in. Lots of little tricky bits with that door, and I actually got it to shut nice as well, so figured out the hinge adjustment, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy. So far so good with the pointing. These are the last two, the double doors at the front and then this single one. So I am going to get a mix on, because I can see the position of the sun and I have a rough idea how much time I've got before it's dark. So I have got enough time to probably get that pointed and get this pad finished on the side. I'll show you how the pad's going. It's had a few scratch coats, but now it'll be on the final one. So got my pull cord through the other day with the Henry Hoover, which was great. Yeah, just skim that, let it go off a bit, and then I'll just rub it with foam. And then there has to be a big downstand detail as well at the bottom, so that there's a metal channel that goes on, and that's all plumb, as you can see from the side. It ain't, the wall isn't, that's plumb. So anyway, sit down and have a quick 10 minutes and then get a mix on.
Come over to see what you're doing.
Using some of this damp tape just to, while it's absolutely bone dry. Obviously you can see the insulation under this little bit of a slab I've done here, so just tarting it up. That's the word, tarting it up. So when we do get a monsoon again, I'll put a bit of hessian on as well, because obviously I'm not a brickie, or I don't deal with mortar all the time like I do as a joiner. But apparently, yeah, you should cover it with hessian because you don't want it to dry too quick. That makes any sense? I just want to try and get it as straight as I can here, but below that crack, that's my drainage channel. Just fold it over. It drains out there, you see.
Like this. You take that wrong, haven't you?
I do there, like that though.
Yeah.
Short off. Is it there? Oh, sorry, no, don't pick it back up. Once it's on, it's on. Get it off. It's like some hardcore EPM stuff.
What's that that's on my finger?
Oh, you don't want to touch that.
Great.
That is nasty stuff.
Tells me after it's on my finger.
Real stucky.
Oh, right, better go and wash my hands. Pond sealer, that's what that is.
Great for just dossing in little cracks. This might not work. At least it's sun protection. There's going to be another slab here, hopefully at some point in the future. Some kind of feature, and this will be the height. You see where I've cut a little channel because there was a puddle there, because this was such a rush job. Prior to the doors coming, I just threw it in dead quick, and then I had to be away. I was on my fire training. I actually did it on one of the weekends I was back. So it's a little bit backfall. Only a bit. But it's all sealed now, the water doesn't come in anymore. basically it's a bit of this and a bit of that, just to keep out the weather. Anything's better than nothing. There's a wagon coming, so it's got our gutters on. We've just gone for the standard gutter because we've got the plumber starting on the 16th, and yeah, it's that takes priority. So to splurge on expensive gutters would be madness at this point in time. So hopefully it's the gutters anyway. So, but here he comes anyway. Let's get him off, because I've got so many days now until he comes on the 16th. I'm going to try and get the exterior finished. So here we go. It was the guttering. I was around the other side of the wagon. I see that lad quite a bit. He's been up a few times. All over Ireland, that lad. But yeah, cracking. That's another part of the puzzle to be getting on with. So, but I'm going to focus efforts now. I'll show you actually. I'll show you. Oh, that's staring down at the ground there. There's my bit of Hessian I've put up just to protect from that direct sunlight. Windows have come out great though. I love them. I keep looking at them all the time. It's here, basically. This is the part. This is put you down somewhere. Oop, looking at the sky. I've left it again with Hessian because that's a lot of mortar. I use my float and some water and just. But that's it basically. That's where the box will sit on there. So I'll go ahead and pop this off now. And then this gets straightened up there, and there's like a metal channel on the bottom.
Bad times, innit, Sam?
Bad times. Very specific how they want this. The ESB.
Well, to be fair, we haven't really probably done it correctly, have we?
Because there's got to be a metal channel over that, and that's got a bend in it, so it ain't going to be a straight metal channel.
That's why we should have put the hockey stick in the ground.
That wants to be sort of up there but slightly to the left and straight, so I'm going to have to excavate a bit of ground out and try and get this hockey stick to fit.
Sam sadly has just pulled his back with the pickaxe, and he's just taken some strong painkillers and he's going to go have a lie down. This ESB thing that he's working on, I don't know if he's told you about it, but there's an element of pressure with this because we've told them now this is ready. And when I told the lady on the phone that it's ready, she said to me, I'm just warning you now, if they get there and it's not ready to go, they'll leave and then you'll have to pay another €350 call out for them to come back when it is ready. So when we realised earlier that actually the pipe wasn't in the wrong place and we should have put the hockey stick in, I think Sam thought it'd be okay, but from reading all the spec, and a few people have said it'd be okay, but then there's a few people that said it won't be okay. So bless him, he's been trying to sort that out really quickly and stop doing everything else just to get that sorted, because they could turn up at any time. They never warn you, they just come, as we've learned, with anything to do with the water company or ESB. They just turn up with no warning. So it's kind of a priority. But this week has been one of those difficult weeks where we've got a few things going on that have meant that we aren't as far on as we'd hoped to be by now. Sam's had quite a few fire call-outs for the fire service because of this dry weather. There's a lot of little fires starting up around the area. Toby is limping really, really badly, so I'm going to have to be treating him. And I've been going down, giving him medication, bathing his foot. The farrier's coming tomorrow, but that's been a concern. And yeah, it's just felt like we've really struggled to get momentum this week, and it's really frustrating. And then I think the idea was we'd finish off all the concrete things that needed doing, cement things, like pointing in the doors and the windows, finishing the ESB box, because then we're going to be switching over to mixing lime in the mixer, and lime is what we're going to use to finish the gable ends, to get them finished so that Sam can put the soffits on. So I feel like we were not as far on as we could be, but anyway, I'm sure we'll catch up, it'll be fine. But my plan while Sam's resting is I'm going to paint this stable half and half door. And I know some people perhaps would be thinking that's criminal because it's a lovely wood and it's a lovely colour, but I just don't feel it's right here. And this is a dark, dingy kind of side of the house. It doesn't get much sunlight. It's northeast facing. So I always envisioned it being the same colour or as close to as the doors and windows, but I didn't want to rush into the decision. So I've sat and looked at it for a while, and then the more I've looked at it, the more I've thought, no, it needs to be painted to try and match in with the doors and windows. Chartwell Green doesn't have a RAL number, so we've got as close a match as possible, so fingers crossed it looks right. Oh, I'm really nervous. I know nothing's ever permanent, so if I absolutely hate it, I can probably go back, but it's nerve-wracking nonetheless doing something like this. Morning. So Sam is not in a good way, unfortunately. He's just hobbling around, his back's really bad. So this morning he's really frustrated because there's so many things he needs to do, and yeah, he just can't do what he wants to do. So he's gone back to bed. He's probably going to try and go for a walk later, but yeah, I think he just needs to rest, and hopefully he'll be back to normal in a few days. I've just been up and out because, as you can see, painted the door green. And I actually really like the green, but the problem is it really doesn't match the windows at all. Chartwell Green, which is the colour of our windows, does not have a RAL code. So I went and I did a bit of research, and one of the suggestions was this colour, but hence why I went for it. And actually in the pot I thought that would be it, but then I did 2 coats and I left it overnight because I thought sometimes, you know, it will change as it dries, but it's clearly very, very different. So I've just been back to the paint shop today, and I hope we might have found a better match. We found a BS number which someone had posted. There's a whole thread on forums about the Chartwell green saga, so clearly I'm not alone with matching this up. My other option was, if I just can't get a close enough match, I would perhaps be better doing a whole different colour, but I really just didn't like that dark timber. It just felt like it didn't quite work. So I've started, I need to finish and hopefully this will hopefully match better. I've got some testers, I've held it up against the window. I think I found the right one, but time will tell. I just thought I'd just do this little bit here and see. Well, that's definitely nearer colour wise, definitely a good, that's definitely more of a match. I can tell by looking now, so I'm just gonna go for it. And yeah, the bugs keep committing suicide on my paint. I'm making black marks on it, it's very annoying. Anyway, crack on. Okay, so first coat is done, and I think it's definitely a much closer match. I think once it's dried and I've put 2 coats on, maybe 3, that's perfect. Much happier. I literally went to bed last night and I was saying to Sam, it's not right, it's not right, it's totally different. Everyone on YouTube is going to be screaming at the telly. We're going, it's the wrong shade of green, and I just knew, and I was like, no, it is. And Sam's going, well, I think it looks really good, and I'm thinking, are you mad? It's completely different colour. And yeah, I'm so relieved, because I feel like that is probably as close as I'm going to get. So I've got the farrier coming this afternoon, so I'm going to go down there and get him ready, get his halter on. He's had a little bit of pain relief medication that I gave him yesterday, and he's a lot better, but yeah, he needs some TLC from the farrier.
So which one do you
Front
think
right.
was...
Yeah, always the same, and I figured out why it might be, because whenever they're going to roll, they paw at the ground.
Well,
And it's always with his right foot, you know, to get ready to roll.
yes.
So I don't know if that's why he's getting stones constantly jammed in there in his seedy or white line.
This is all CD2 residue, and it's just making a big cavity for any stones or anything to lodge in. All around here there was a abscess that has burst. It's very moist compared to the rest of the hoof, but I think this is where it goes here. So what we're going to do, we're going to open all of this so that stones don't get lodged in, and this area to keep it clear from, again, stones being lodged in here. Still leaving him enough space for him to walk on. Let's get started. But this weather now would be very good for any CD2 issues.
Yeah,
It
nice
dries
dry
it all
fields.
out. Yeah, it dries it all out. It's very relaxed here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So did you have your barbecue yet? No?
We haven't actually, no.
Ah, come on.
I know.
This could be the summer, you know?
This is it. This is the last day.
But he should be walking fine now. still haven't got issues.
Yeah.
He is so good. Wow.
You're good lad, aren't you? Yeah. So we've come down to the field a few hours after the farrier's been. I'm going to give Toby some pain relief medication and just check how he's getting on really. Don't know if you can see him, the way over there. Little monkeys. Hey, hello, hello Titi, hello. Toby's being standoffish, is he? Don't worry Toby, the farrier's not here today. Oh, Toby. Why is he not coming to? You give me the run around a little bit. I think today's been quite the ordeal, but he's had his medication now, so all is good. And the funny thing about this field is we've explored a little bit more in the fields nearby, and we'd heard tales of the wild goats. And I'd never seen any, but since we've been hanging around this field, I've seen them quite a bit. And yeah, there are definitely wild goats in Leitrim. So I did manage to catch one of the little kids on camera, but there's a group of about, I'd say 10, maybe 12 of them. But yeah, the kid was the only one we managed to catch footage of, but who knew? Wild goats in Leitrim. Oh, you're all going to be tearing your hair out with me because I still don't think it matches. It doesn't match. It doesn't. Yeah. So the paint place gave me another one, which originally I thought might be too dark, but I did a little spot of it on here, and Sam and I have said actually it probably was the right one. And it's so frustrating because I held both of them up to the frame and this one looked like it would be a better match, but I'm thinking I probably should have done the other one. So I'm going to leave it till the morning because it's had 2 coats today. It really needs to just have time to dry overnight, and it might change colour, but I doubt it. I think that's it. And then tomorrow I'm just going to have to go over it with another coat. Honestly, I'm starting to think we should have just got the UPVC and paid the extra, well, I don't know, 800 or 900 euros, whatever it was, to have it stable door in UPVC. Maybe a bit more than that, but anyway, we'll see. I was so happy with it before. I was really happy, and then as it's dried I'm like, oh, it's just still not quite right. Anyway, I'm sure it'll get sorted. But Sam is back out. He's pried himself away, haven't you? Here he is. There he is, hobbling his way around.
Yeah.
Struggling, aren't you?
Yeah, I have to go to bed. I have to go to bed for a few hours. My back is killing. Using the pick. That's what it is. Caught up with me.
Yeah.
But I still achieved. Still got the last door completed.
And it was
today.
the worst door, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, some big mortar joints on them. So I actually SBR'd it all, and then I put quite a lot of 3-inch dry wall screws in the foam at an angle to sort of pip it as well. So I don't know if that's the way you do it, but I've done it. That's what I've done. So you can only but help to hold it. So just going to put a scratch coat on this channel that I've done for the ESB hockey sticks, so because that's going to take a few build-ups. It's like that thick. So don't be filming this. I'm telling you, I'm not a bricky, me. I put it on with my hands like a kid. Look,
Does the job.
does the job. Did that with my hands and then floated it up. And thanks to Desi, actually. Desi and Francis, they showed me how to mix mortar properly. Stop. I think I should stop. It's all gonna fall out. It's too much. I don't know. It'll do.
Morning. Take 3 on the stable door. It's not even in the shop. It's close, but I don't know how it looks on camera as opposed to the naked eye. There is a slight shade difference, but I'm going to show you why I made the call that I made with the 2 different greens that I was given to try by the paint shop. So, bit of a messy piece of paper, but this here, this one, is the colour that I just painted the door. And if I hold it up, I don't know if you can see, but that looks pretty close to me. This is the one I'm going to do now, and initially I went against it because I felt like it might be too dark when it's done in a big space, but now when I've painted everything this colour, it's too light. There's like a turquoise look to it to me. So yeah, I'm going to try this one. And then that's it then. I'm just gonna give up. If this doesn't match this one, that's it. I'm just gonna go for it. So yeah, enough talking. I've just edited most of this week's video and I thought, God, we have waffled a lot this week. And I feel like not much has got done. There's been lots of waffle. But yeah, anyway, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, back to painting for me. I'm not gonna bore you with the whole painting thing, but I will just show you when it's done. Nell doesn't mind, do you, Nell? Sit and wait, don't you, while I paint. Bless her. She doesn't mind that I'm crazy doing 3 coats of paint. So, hopefully you can see, I've not finished obviously this door frame, just got to do that front side of it, but you can perhaps just see there's this, it just feels a little bit more green than turquoise. I mean, it's not dried yet, so yeah, but I'm hoping this might be the one. It's just so nice painting, and all I can hear, it's very peaceful. Ireland, when the sun's shining, it's just amazing. It's great at any time of the year, but when the sun's out, it's just so nice. Just this little bird keeping me company. Oh, and Nell, of course. Bless her. Wherever I am, Nell is, and Benji. Although, where is he? Benji's been a bit adventurous this morning. And Onyx is there as well. So many animals overseeing my painting.
The last 3 sills to paint. So we've took full advantage of this nice weather. Look at Rebecca's glorious door. Still got the blue tape on, like, but
I think we finally got it right.
I think it's nice. I think it looks absolutely perfect. And it's good to get some paint on that sill, and the end one. And then that is actually, it's a milestone really. The windows are fitted, pointed and painted. And probably I'm going to put some Sika, I think it's called Sika something. It's some special goo anyway. It's grey. I might tape up the windows again and do a really nice neat line of silicone from PVC to cement, just to stop any sort of water being able to track in. But overall, it's fantastic. Back's feeling better. Still not 100%, but I'm going racing tomorrow, so it needs to be. So I'm taking it easy today. We're going to try and move the scaffold so we can hit the ground running next week and just purely soffit detail, because there's going to be a lot of cutting, a lot of up and downing. So yeah, as long as I can drive tomorrow fast. Anyway, yeah, I think we're going to leave it there for this week. It's been glorious. We've got so much done. It feels like we've got so much done. Anyway, especially with the exterior of the house, I feel like it's in a good place. The house is in a good place. Still got the hockey stick to do, but I've sort of done it. I'm building up my layers. I'll put another one on later on, and that will be finished. So before Monday. The main thing is get that scaffolding moved and get ready for the big one, the soffit detail, so we can get all them on. Rebecca's on. Oh my lord, there is 2 male sheep in our land.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't know.
The boys.
The rams.
The boys.
Oh no. How have they
Find out how they got in.
Oh, they'll eat everything. All my trees. I don't even know how long they've been in it for.
How have you actually got in?
How
Fenced.
how have you got in, lads?
Lads.
Lads now. That doesn't seem to be moving.
What about if we put them in Toby's field?
No, I'm trying to grow Toby's field.
Huh? Yeah, we'll get them in the back field.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll do that.
It just means we can railroad them in through these gates.
I'll have to come round the back and get them. Go get them. Nell's gonna get them. Oh no, they're gonna have a standoff with Nell. Come on, Nell. Well, she's got them moving.
Bring them now. Bring them.
Go on, Nell. Go get them. If you just drop that electric fence.
Yeah, just keep them in here, mate.
They weren't even in this field, so I don't know how they would have got in.
No, but they can get through the back, can't they? Come on. Is it off?
No. They're like, oh no, I'll have this haystack.
Bring